Hey guys, welcome back, and hello if you're new, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a brand new foundation review for you guys. It is from the drugstore and I'm super excited about it. I literally just popped into the store the other day and saw it chilling there and I was like, I'm gonna need you. So I picked it up and I wanted to go ahead and do a full first impression kind of review for you guys. So first off, if you are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to be subscribed to my channel and the little bell if you do want to get notified every time your girl uploads. That'd be super cool. And yeah, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and hop right on in to the brand new foundation. So today we're gonna be talking all about the new Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Foundation. It says on here that it is a flawless coverage foundation with SPF of 50 in here. So the color that I picked up is the shade 220 Natural Beige. I picked mine up at Walgreens, so when I saw it, it had like a little end cap, and I want to say there was like 16 shades, but let me get on the website and tell you exactly all those deets. And I want to say it did retail for around $12 to $13 at Walgreens as well. I want to say it's a little bit cheaper if you went to Walmart. So price range is going to vary, but it's typically in that area from like the $10 to $12, $13 range. It also says that this is their first protection makeup, so their first foundation that has SPF in it, which is really cool. And also this does say that it has 16 shades to choose from, which honestly I wish that there was more. Just putting that out there now, I wish that there was more of a selection for everyone. So that's all right, but I feel like it should be a little bit more shades. It says the Dream Urban Cover is a flawless coverage protective makeup. This lightweight foundation has broad spectrum SPF 50 and is enriched with antioxidants to protect against pollution. So that's amazing. SPF inside foundations or BB creams or anything like that kind of scare me just because of the flashback or white cast you could end up getting with it because of the SPF in it. So that kind of scares me. We're gonna see how well and what that looks like on my skin. And again, mine is in the color 220 Natural Beige. So we're gonna get right on into it. First off, I do wanna mention that this does remind me of the It Cosmetics CC Cream just by looking at the packaging. I've seen a few people say that it could be a dupe. I actually have it right here. So looking at them side by side, to me, like I feel like they kind of even look the same, obviously a little bit smaller. And it's not a full-on CC cream over here. I actually really do love the CC cream, so if it kind of is the same and a fraction of the cost, hello, thank you. So we're gonna go ahead and try this out. I'm going to prime up my skin first like I always do. I always prime no matter what, even if I'm doing a foundation video or anything. I just love my primer and it's just gonna help control my pores. It's not gonna help like the longevity of it. So we're just gonna go ahead and prime it up quickly using my Smashbox primer. I'm gonna use one side of my face using a brush and one side of my face using a sponge just to kind of see which way it applies a little bit better. All right, so now that we're all up close and personal, it is a squeezy tube, so I just wanna let you know to be careful because I did just open it and it started squeezing out. I'm going to go ahead and pump a little bit straight on my face and then go from there. Like I said, one side's gonna be a brush and one side is going to be the sponge. So I'm gonna start off by putting it here. Ooh. A lot comes out with it, so again, be careful, but it does look like it's pretty full coverage. I'm gonna start off with like a thin layer like so, and start stippling it in. It does smell like a typical foundation. Because of the SPF, I feel like it does smell more summer-esque, if that makes sense. Like, I don't wanna say it smells straight up like sunscreen, but it has a little bit of that scent to it. So nothing overpowering at all. It's pretty much covering really nice. Like it's blending out super nice. I'm just gonna blend it down to the neck because like I said, the shade is matching me, I think. I feel like I think it actually matches me perfect. Okay. Obviously I'm blending down to the neck because that's what I do all of the time, even if it matches me spot on. So we're just gonna do that. It doesn't even have like that white kind of vibe to it after you're blending. You know, if sometimes it has an SPF in it, it'll kind of look like there's like a white cast underneath it already. Not even a flashback, like not in a photo. I mean, like when you're starting to blend, it kind of has like that little white haze. It doesn't even have that. So that is one little layer right over here. I'm gonna hit the eye. I could definitely even up my skin tone, but I would probably go in with a tad bit more. It's not drying down just yet. It's kind of just staying exactly where I put it. And I noticed on this side, it is pretty dewy as well. So the finish of it, it's kind of dewy and healthy like, and start stippling it in. I always prefer to do my makeup with a sponge. I just feel like it gives the best looking coverage. Super flawless, natural, but also gets the job done with coverage wise. So I just prefer to do it with a sponge, but you totally can use either or. It even says you can start off with your fingertips with this one. So I'm just gonna go in with a tiny bit more right in this area, like so, and a little bit on the forehead. And blend that in. Okay, so honestly, really love the way that it's just applied. It applied so effortless and makes my skin look so healthy. And like, I don't know, like I know that there's beauty lights on and everything, but like even me looking in the mirror, like it definitely gave an even skin complexion, makes my skin look super radiant. It's definitely not a matte finish by any means. It is more of a dewy finish. It says it's going to leave behind a natural looking finish, but protect skin all day. This dermatologist tested. So I guess it's supposed to just leave it being a natural finish, which I totally can see that. If anything, it's appearing a little bit more dewy-like as well. I haven't set it down obviously just yet, but it totally feels like really good too. Like it definitely feels like I just put it on a moisturizer. And it's very thin and lightweight. Like I'm really feeling this. I probably would go in with a little bit more on my forehead just to kind of even that area out because I do think it is buildable. I do like the way that the brush did apply, but I do like the way that this side applied better. It's just my personal preference, all about personal preference. So totally like this side better. I think it looks healthier. I don't know. Like it totally blended everything out fine. I would just use a beauty blender. So I'm just gonna tap this in the middle with the sponge just to make things easier. And I totally think that it is like an all around even skin tone, which is perfect. So my skin's looking pretty darn good, I must say. Like I really do love it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer and powder and like the rest of my face off camera, and then I will come back to share with you guys my final thoughts. I'm hoping to do a check-in so you guys would be able to see that later. I mean, do I think it's a complete dupe for the IT Cosmetics? I don't think complete. I'm gonna do them on my hand so you guys can see the difference. This one right here is the IT Cosmetics CC Cream, and this one is the shade 220 Natural Beige from Maybelline. So you can see the consistency is pretty much the same. Coverage-wise, looks about the same. Color obviously is a little off. This is the CC Cream, and that's the Maybelline. So I think that they do have the same kind of texture. I think that they're really having like the same kind of coverage happening, which is awesome. Like I love that CC Cream. I've been using that for years. I obviously, you know, switch off between a bunch of different ones, but that's one I always go back to, especially for summer because of the SPF in it. It's not doing anything funky on my skin, which is amazing. It just honestly looks like it's my skin with an even skin tone and looks really healthy like. So I'm all for that. We love a healthy skin kind of complexion. So I will be right back. All right guys, so I'm back now with full glam. Just went ahead and finished up my makeup, and honestly you guys, like I love the way that this is looking and feeling, and you guys know if you've been watching me, and if not, I love a dewy finish. I love a natural kind of foundation. Yes, your girl still loves full coverage, but I love when it looks natural and looks like it's an even skin complexion, like your skin complexion, but better. So your girl's obsessed with this, let's just say that. I literally love this. It worked really well hand in hand with my other products that I was using, so that's a plus. I kind of just use the products I use on me every day to see if I would love it, and that's kind of like another sign for me. If it can do it really well with the products I'm used to using and like my go-to products, then that's plus. And I mean, like I just love the way that it looks on my skin. Like it looks healthy, radiant, and overall still dewy, even though I did go ahead and set it. I went ahead and set it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, so it's just a translucent powder. It's nothing crazy. It's not like another added coverage. You can totally achieve a more medium to full coverage by using a little bit more of layers. It is buildable, and you can also keep it kind of very natural and just wear it maybe if you're going to the beach or if you're outside in summer, anytime that you want to wear it. If you were to just add a little bit, you do get a nice even skin complexion overall, so you can still wear it at its lightest to fullest potential and still look great, which is nice because I started off with a thin layer and then kind of built my way up to my desired amount. And that is what we have right now. And I cannot wait to continue wearing it. I know I will, although I did not do the check-in yet, so I don't know how it fully wears. It has been on for almost 40 minutes right now while I'm filming, and it doesn't look bad. I do get some creasing around my smile lines. That is just always like that for me. I don't know, I kind of have a deeper set line right there. So that's just gonna happen with any of them. So if you see that, that's normal for me. It's not the foundation itself. So just pointing that out there. I do have that, but I don't see anything else happening. No other creases, no other lines, no other like nothing. Like there's no patchiness, no nothing. So I am obsessed to say the least right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and go about my day, and I will come back on at least once to share with you guys a check-in so you guys can see my skin throughout the day, how it's holding up. I love it. I know I say that a lot when I do these videos, like I always like, oh my God, I love it. But I genuinely love it. Like if I didn't like it, I would let you know, 100% like let you know. All right guys, so I am back now a little bit later just to share with you guys what my face is looking like. Sorry, I'm looking a little crazy. But anyway, the skin is still feeling super nice. I can almost feel the dew though. That's the only thing I'm gonna mention, is that I can still feel like my skin needs to be set, if that makes sense, and I've already set it down. So I don't know. I've already set the under eyes, no creasing happened over there. It just feels like it's kind of still wet in these areas, which I'm not sure if that's like supposed to be like that. I'm not sure. It does say just like a natural finish. So for me, it does still feel a little bit wet and tacky. Like a little bit transfery. I don't see it clinging to any type of anything on my face. It makes an overall even skin complexion. I think it looks really healthy and gorgeous, and I love it. I love that it has SPF in it because that is a plus for summer. So I totally can see myself using this throughout the entire summer for anywhere I have to go, whether it be something super glam or super simple as if I'm going to the beach or something. So I totally can wear it in both ways, which I love. You get your money's worth for this, I feel, and that's the only thing that I really see that's going on with it, is just like it's kind of still very dewy even though I set it down. So there's that, but it doesn't really stop me from using it. I still like it. If that is an automatic like deal breaker for you, that it still looks a little dewy or feels a little on the tackier side, then you may not love it. I also didn't go ahead and set it so crazily. Like I just put on a little amount. So if I were to add a little bit more, maybe it would be a little bit different, but I still think overall my skin looks really nice, and I love the way that it does kind of feel. Like it doesn't feel heavy, but it does feel a little wet. So I don't know. Anyway, I overall love it, and I feel like I'm glowing, and I also didn't add too much highlighter, by the way, so I feel like I'm just overall glowing, and it's a healthy kind of vibe. This will probably be my very last check-in. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. But yeah, I love it. Let me take a quick picture and see if there is a flashback with the flash. So yeah, no flashback at all, which is very, very impressive. No flashback at all. Like at all. There's no white cast. That gets me super excited because I don't want to wear an SPF foundation if it's going to give me an awful result in photos, which I do a lot of. It's gonna look crazy on camera, which we are on camera. If you want to take a picture outside and you're gonna have that ghostly look, who wants that? So it gets me really excited that this doesn't have that. So that's all that I have to say on the new Urban Cover Foundation. Like I totally think it's one for summer. That's amazing. And I'm gonna keep rocking it and using it, and that is all. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Maybe found it a little bit helpful. I believe that is all for this video. Let me know down below if you guys want to see more videos like this, or let me know what you guys do want to see. I'm always checking there and looking out for them, so keep me updated. And I believe that is all for this video. I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye.